When I was younger, I believed corporate success was simple. Work hard, stay loyal, deliver results, and everything would work out fairly. But after enough years inside the system, I started noticing something uncomfortable. Modern offices look civilized, but underneath, they're still battlefields, just quieter ones. Ego, politics, status games, manipulation, silent competition. And over time, I realized something else too. The men who survive these environments best are not always the smartest. They're usually the most disciplined internally. Sun Tzu understood this thousands of years ago. Every battlefield punishes emotional weakness. Corporate life is no different. At Prime Over 40, this is what we're interested in: how to navigate pressure, competition, and ambition without losing your peace, your clarity, or yourself in the process. Here are 3 hard lessons from Sun Tzu for the modern corporate battlefield. Lessons I had to learn the hard way. Lesson 1. Never lose emotional control in public. Years ago, I watched a senior executive destroy his reputation during a single meeting. A younger employee challenged one of his decisions. It wasn't even a major disagreement, but something in him snapped. His voice got louder, his face turned red, the room became silent, and you could actually feel the shift happening. Not one person in that room saw him as leadership anymore. 5 minutes of emotional loss erased years of credibility. That's when I truly understood what Sun Tzu meant when he wrote, "If your opponent is temperamental, seek to irritate him." Because the easiest man to manipulate is the man who reacts emotionally. Corporate environments test this constantly. A disrespectful colleague, a passive-aggressive manager, a promotion that goes to someone younger and less experienced. And many intelligent men quietly sabotage themselves in these moments. Not because they lack skill, because they lack control. I had to learn this lesson myself over time. Emotional reactions may feel powerful in the moment, but calmness is what creates real authority. The calmer man usually sees more clearly, responds more strategically, and rarely creates problems he'll regret later. People trust steady men, especially under pressure. That's not weakness, that's leadership. Lesson 2. Stop fighting battles that do not improve your life. This lesson took me years to fully understand. When you're younger, you feel the need to prove yourself constantly. Every disagreement feels important. Every challenge feels personal. Every office rivalry feels like a war that must be won. But eventually, you begin noticing the cost. I remember a period in my career when I became obsessed with office politics, trying to outmaneuver difficult people, trying to protect my position, trying to win invisible competitions nobody even talked about openly. And the strange part was, even when I succeeded, I still felt exhausted. Because Sun Tzu was right, even victorious battles drain resources. A lot of men spend years sacrificing their peace for conflicts that add no real value to their lives. And after 40, you start seeing time differently. Energy becomes precious. You become more selective about where your attention goes. Not every criticism deserves a response. Not every opportunity deserves pursuit. Not every battle deserves your nervous system. That shift changes a man. Because maturity is not becoming passive, it's becoming strategic. And ironically, the men who stop reacting to everything usually become far more respected professionally. Because emotionally grounded men are difficult to destabilize. Lesson 3. If you don't define success yourself, the corporate world will define it for you. This may be the most dangerous lesson of all. I've seen men spend decades climbing professionally, only to wake up one day feeling completely disconnected from their own lives. You've probably seen it too. The executive checking emails during dinner, the father physically present, but mentally still inside work. The man who achieved everything he chased and still cannot relax. At some point, I had to ask myself a difficult question. How much of my ambition was actually mine, and how much of it was conditioning? Because modern corporate culture is very good at teaching men what to chase. More money, more recognition, more visibility, more status. But very few men stop long enough to ask, what is enough for me? Sun Tzu wrote, "If you know others but not yourself, you will lose as often as you win." That line hits differently after 40. Most men spend years studying markets, clients, industries, competition, without ever studying themselves, their fears, their insecurities, their definition of success, their relationship with approval. And when a man lacks internal clarity, the external world begins controlling him completely. That's why some men become wealthier every year, but internally more restless. Because external achievement without inner stability becomes a trap. At Prime Over 40, this is why we talk so much about stoicism, self-mastery, and strategic living. Because modern men don't just need more career advice, they need psychological armor, the ability to remain calm inside chaos, the discipline to avoid ego-driven battles, the wisdom to separate self-worth from professional status. And maybe that's the deepest lesson hidden inside Sun Tzu's philosophy. The ultimate victory is not defeating other people, it's maintaining command over yourself, while the world constantly tries to pull you into fear, comparison, reaction, and endless competition. So if you're navigating ambition, career pressure, and the second half of life, without wanting to lose yourself in the process, subscribe to Prime Over 40. Because real strength after 40 is not becoming louder, it's becoming harder to shake.